Satya Pramesi, Sri Rizky, and Hanif Abduh in Nusantara. Hey Messi, what do you have for us?
Thank you very much, Yanni. Before I talk about the preparations for tomorrow's celebrations for the local community within East Kalimantan and Sepaku as well, I'd like to talk about what's happening tonight, because tonight will be the evening that President Joko Widodo and his ministers, as well as others in attendance, will hold the sacred reflection that is traditionally held the night before Independence Day celebrations, with Taman Kusuma Bangsa being decorated with various types of flowers in preparation for tonight's sacred reflection, as well as being the location for the sacred reflection itself. Now, amongst the flowers is the moon orchid, or anggrek bulan, which is one of Indonesia's national flowers. And so the garden will be restricted, or not just the garden indeed, but actually the entirety of Kusuma Bangsa will be restricted from public access starting at around 5 p.m. Central Indonesian time, which is about an hour ago, with vehicle and public movement already being limited even before then. Meanwhile, the sacred reflection itself will begin at around 11:30 p.m. Central Indonesian time later this evening. But until then, preparations for tonight's sacred reflection are still currently underway. Meanwhile, for tomorrow, regarding the communities that are being bussed in, not only from Sepaku, but also from various parts of East Kalimantan as well, I'd like to show you one place where visitors may like to visit during tomorrow's celebrations. And to do that, I'd like to use my handy-dandy smart glasses once again. Let's hope it works. Yes, it does. Okay. Very soon, you're going to have the footage of the glasses being broadcast straight into the studio. But for now, I'm going to turn around to show you exactly where we are. If you were watching yesterday's 3-hour news show, you might have noticed that we are in Embung MBH, also known as EMA Reservoir, which is a reservoir located very close to the to the Garuda Palace, while also being very close to the ministerial palaces as well. One thing that I've noticed about this park is that there are some geese that are roaming around, and so if you like the idea of being close to wildlife, then perhaps this might be a really nice place for you to hang out later on. And of course, before I mention something else, I'd also like to mention that this live is brought to you by Telkomsel's latest Hyper 5G broadband network and their 5G live television broadcast technology. And of course, I'd like to talk a little bit more about, preparations for tomorrow while we enjoy this nice, beautiful view of Embung MBH, or the MBH Reservoir, in the sunset. The government has previously stated that preparations for Indonesia's 79th Independence Day celebrations at the new capital city are nearly 100% complete, with some small details to be checked for the August 17th ceremony. Now, this will obviously be the first ever Independence Day celebration held at IKN, led by President Joko Widodo and also attended by President-elect Prabowo Subianto. 1,400 guests are invited, with priority given to local residents around IKN, where community, religious, and cultural leaders are amongst the invitees. In doing so, the government aims to foster a connection, between the local community and IKN, encouraging them to participate in shaping its future, Now, the Presidential Secretariat will arrange transportation for local residents to attend the ceremony at IKN, and the local government and the police will coordinate the attendance of local communities, with Sumbu Kebangsaan being the main location for viewers from around the community, but of course this being a pretty good location as well. And of course, I'd like to mention again, this broadcast is brought to you by Telkomsel's Hyper 5G broadband network technology, which of course has allowed you to view everything from these glasses. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Satya Pramesi, Hanif Abduh, and also Dora from Nusantara. So I was actually quite stunned during the live report about the geese cackling. I love that sound. So you enjoy your time there, Messi, and also the rest of the crew. Thank you so much. And we're going for the first quick break, but when we come back, we'll have the latest from Southeast Asia and also around the world.